This morning when we got down to the beach, the sea was looking surprisingly good. So what we decided to do was head south towards Red Sands. We weren't very far off the point when we came across our first small pod of bottlenose dolphins. These guys were right in the waves, and with the winds that have prevailed over the last couple of days, there was a fair amount of swell, so we didn't venture too far into the surf zone. Even with our long, new, modified fins, it's extremely difficult to keep up with them. We headed further up south and we found another pod, also only 10 or 12 animals, but in much cleaner water this time. Once they had disappeared, we came across another unusual animal that we found just behind the backline, in fact, and this was one of the manta rays. This particular animal was not the giant pelagic manta ray that we filmed up in the Nyambane province in Mozambique, but this is the reef manta. It has no trailing edge below its wings, and this is one of the telltale signs between the two different species. Once this guy disappeared off into the blue, the giant of the plankton feeders arrived, one of the big whale sharks. This animal was also swimming from the north up to the south, and a really nice specimen, between 5 and 6.5 meters, I guess, in length. Swimming along with its entourage of morays just below his belly, waiting for any little tidbits, but unfortunately for these guys, it's more protection than food that they benefit from the whale shark, because the whale shark only eats plankton and there's very few little morsels that come out of the gills for the remoras to feed on. Again, another one of those animals that look like it's just gently moving up the coast, but for us you really have to put in a big effort to keep up with these animals. What's also very interesting to note is the tiny little eyes that they have. Really small, perhaps only the size of a 2-rand coin. So for such a large animal, you'd expect to see a much bigger eye. Another good day in Sudwana Bay.